Do you have a product or service that is a must-have for your buyer? They must have it. Or is it a nice-to-have? Good morning, everybody. Today, Ruby and I are talking about the function of sales when you don't have a must-have product. So I will say, and I can't put a number on it because I don't know, but like I would say in the 80-20 model, the Pareto concept, I'd say 80% of products are nice-to-haves. I don't need it, but it's nice to have. So how am I going to get that to market? Well, if it's a must-have product, it kind of sells itself, doesn't it? Like if I market it appropriately, if I get it in front of the right audience and it's a must-have product, I'm the market leader, I'm the best of the best, and it's affordable to your buyer, well, it's kind of something that sells itself. What if it doesn't? What if it's a nice to have? Yeah, it would be good if we had it. Yeah, it might improve a few things, but it's nice to have. Well, now you need a salesperson. You need somebody who can go out and sell that product and not convince anybody. It's not about convincing people who are not ready to buy. As I said in my last video, one of my last videos, this is about positioning and presenting a value proposition for your ideal client in a world where it's a nice to have, it's not the must have, but now I can push the value of the product or service because it's something that we as salespeople can ensure that that value exchange happens. We know that they're going to be interested because we're building the engine to get this nice to have into the market. And then we got to sell it. We got to tell people why. Why us? How much? Why the price? What's the quality? How does this all fit together? So today we were talking about, Ruby, why nice to haves need salespeople. If you have a market defining product or service, it's way easier to sell it. It's not a tough sell. I don't have to sell you on it because you're already in that space. Versus, yeah, I could pay for it. Maybe I want to, maybe I don't. But at the end of the day, the service or the product is just out there. So this is why we think about the circle of influence for all of these buyers. Who are they looking to make these buying decisions? And so from our perspective as business people, we want to establish what that looks like as early as possible so that we understand what that circle of influence means to the buyer. And so do I do this word of mouth? Do I do my due diligence and research? Am I Googling things? Like, what am I doing to figure that out so that when it comes to the actual purchase and the salesperson presenting the value, this is where it gets easier because now that nice to have can be made more of a must have because now you're augmenting why. Why am I going to buy this? So today, do you have a nice to have or do you have a must have? If you have a must have, kudos to you. Congratulations. You are in rare company. Ruby says, make that happen. Do what you have to do. Go out and find those customers for whom your nice to have turns into a must have. It's doable. Sales makes it happen. It's a function that you guys can think about. Do not try to convince anyone who is not interested. That is not a good use of your time. Find those people, draw those people in the circle of influence who are ready, high intent, good to go buyers. And now you just need to turn the nice to have into a must have. All right. Have a great one. Walking and Talking with Ruby.